I know someone here was like, there was someone specifically had some specific record, so someone's restoration came with. Anyway, I've passed the message.
Is it the amount of blood spilled?
I have literally on restoration itself, we can give you a record for,
I would love. I would gladly take that. Yeah, for us to have a record for most.
Dominus Matum.
Oh no, we've definitely dirtied over 1,000 people over the 5 years.
You have arrived while the bolt cutters have come to deliver their annual smut reading.
Metaphysical erotica.
I'm sorry, metaphysical erotica.
It's holy scripture.
Yes. It's holy scripture. Yes.
How do you know? They might be holding hands this time.
You know, I'm on it.
Who would like to receive the envelope?
Oh God.
You're the one standing.
That was a duck goose right there.
Old Jew ceremony.
Oh, thank you so much. I assume I love your wax seals. Gotta say, craftsmanship.
There's multiple pages, so don't let it blow
Please
away.
be careful.
Yeah.
There's artwork too.
Oh my God, there's so much smut here. I mean, metaphysical erotica.
Read it first before you look at the picture, obviously.
I have to read it all?
Yes.
No, we'll read
Are
it.
you gonna read
Oh,
it
are
for
you
me?
gonna let
somebody
You
else
can
to read
save
it?
to read it directly
I am
fresh.
severely dyslexic. Not a great public reader.
It would be even better if you just read it directly in your ceremony cold. Just don't pre-read.
No pre-reading. No pre-read. Okay.
Okay.
I think that would be really
I don't know.
So our ceremony for new pope isn't gonna come until two.
I thought you were reading something at once.
No, well, that's our.
One is when we do service, and then this entire space will become covered in dust and mud, and everyone will stop being able to breathe. I
think they can read it.
Yeah, they can
They can read it now.
I think we read it now because we're definitely going to read it again.
Sure.
Yeah.
At the crowning of the pope.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called read. You can't look through the pages.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just making sure I've got all the word sections in one spot, and I see that it is more efficiently made. You know.
Yes, we sent it. We sent a letter. It said we had a typewriter.
We're on better conditions with zero.
We understand.
Oh yes. Okay. Chlor places the shining tokens in the palm of the next in the long line of devotees. The tokens, crisp ridges are pristine and precise. The words on their surface is clear and sharp. The holy inscription gleams, no cash value. An esoteric phrase understood by only the wisest of the acolytes. Two at once, or it will not start, Chlor says. The warmth of his clear and kind voice washes over the crowd, and if it goes off, you shall need two more. He wraps his immaculate hands around the followers' dusty ones, closing their fingers around the blessing. Now, my beloved devotee, go forth and cleanse thyself at my holy temple. The crowd is massive, and yet Chlor is generous unto each follower. Into each outstretched palm he bestows tokens in the number of 3, until as the next supplicant kneels before him, looking beseechingly up at the shining visage, Chlor reaches into his robes and pulls out only one. Only one. A hush falls over the crowd, and then a whisper begins to spread. It will not start. But Chlor is calm. He holds out his hand. The token between his manicured fingers. A figure takes shape beside him, shimmering into being from feet to torso, to the 3 horned heads. A bright bar of white light moves from left to right across the sacred silver disc. Zir places her hand in Chlor's. He raises her hand and presses his lips to them. In that instant, a rush of tokens chime musically as they cascade to the floor. Hidden among the teeming throng of followers is one who is not who he appears. The crowd erupts in cheers, but he is silent, sullen, seething. Chlor scans the crowd, his sparkling eyes landing on the silent one. Glares back defiantly. Chlor extends a hand, 3 tokens gleaming betwixt his fingers. The silent one stands tall. He removes his dusty cloak, revealing an even grimmer one underneath. pulls off the second cloak, and bare-chested rises to his full 12-foot height. Dacian's chest is etched in lines of filth. You will never have enough tokens to cleanse me. He shakes off the flies that are trying to settle on him and disappears in a putrid cloud. The door of the blue-walled temple slams behind him with a resounding crack. The sun beats hot on the domed ceiling. The stench of the steaming miasma is instantly soothing. The sacred bucket of chicken sits in its place of honor besides his black-ribbed throne. Time passes. Dacian paces, gnawing on a previously unchewed chicken bone. There's a knock on the door. Occupied, Dacian barks. The door opens anyway. Chlor's radiance illuminates the dingy interior. I was hoping you would be here. What do you want? Dacian snarls. You've never come to me before. You always send your knights. You always turn them away. Shouldn't you be with Zier? I didn't know you cared. I don't. I just... Dacian turns away. He begins to pace the flimsy floors, shaking beneath his hooves. Chlor steps into Dacian's path, grabs his arm, and spins the other dog to face him. It's really hot in here. His voice is a husky rasp. Dacian can see the sweat beating on Chlor's usually pristine forehead. Or is it you? Chlor drops to his knees on the filthy floor. Splat. The man who will one day be known as the prophet wakes up, middle finger rock hard and throbbing. To continue this tale, payment is required in the form of previously promised stained glass. Other arrangements negotiable at the discretion of the boltcutters. Thank you very much. Holy art to go along with the story.
The radiant token.
Perfection. Amazing. Thank you very much.
How do you guys know that got the token joke?
Yeah.
For expelled? Yeah.
That's clear.
Not sure how clear we should be on
Yeah.
that.